Okay, are we live? Are we live? We're live? We are live? Are we live? I'm gonna call Nick. Can you guys hear my mouse clicky? My mouse doing clicky things? Also, you can hear the planes. Back is supported, command spam. You are dead! Okay. Alright, IR live. Good, that's good. Having trouble with the internet connect as well, Rob. It's actually, it wasn't my internet, my PC crashed, which is just peachy keen. Just peachy keen. It was just wonderful. Very slightly can hear your mouse, Rob. Okay. Yeah, sorry. It's not like a mechanical mouse or anything. It's just, you know, it's got its own stuff going on there. This is a good sound. This is a great sound. Nikolai, tell me if/when you want to be on BT Dubs. Okay. You tried to press too many mouse buttons at once. That's probably what it is, yeah. You know, so I know like the Razer. Oh, okay, never mind. I got Nick calling me. Hello!
Hey, I guess you called me. I was looking at YouTube and I didn't realize. Sorry.
That's quite alright. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to the ass, my friend. My computer exploded.
I figured that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. But we were talking about how sweet my new mouse is. You know my mouse has 3 buttons on the top?
Like, one before the scroll wheel, and one after it, or something else?
So it's got a left click, a right click, and a right click.
Oh, so that makes one of them middle mouse, which isn't your scroll wheel.
Well, yeah, there's left mouse, there's scroll wheel, middle mouse, and then there's middle right, and then there's right.
Okay, so there's left click, middle mouse, mouse scroll wheel, mouse up button, mouse down button, right mouse, and then also 2 on the left.
Yeah. Well, 2 on the right.
2 on the right.
Yeah, 2 on the right, yeah.
So mouse left, middle... Okay, I'm not going to do it.
Welcome back, everybody. I think they used to substitute the stand-up and Key and Peele is worse, Rob. What did they substitute the stand-up with?
It's like a weird bunch of clips that they like. Well, the one I saw was they were driving in a car and they were just trying to like joke with each other, and the jokes were in place of the stand-up, but they were also really bad.
Wait, free turbo?
Yeah, if you get the Humble Bundle, you get a month of Reddit Gold and Twitch Turbo. It's not free; it's $3, but for a bunch of stuff.
That's great. Yeah, I actually purchased a bunch of Humble Bundles last time for Twitch Turbo, and didn't use a single one of them. So
they don't just let you have one?
No. Last time you could, yeah, I purchased. You can purchase as many as you want, but they were on they expired. So like, I think you can only buy 3 because they expired within 3 months, and like unless you wanted to get multiple accounts up to Turbo, which would be kind of weird. Is there a button to bump up the 4D, 3D, 3D3? Yes, I believe you got to press the butt button. Hey, what's up, Mal? Mal, you're welcome to come into the call as well, by the way. Anyway, let's get into Isaac now. I'm just gonna random the seed this time, and then I will show you my seed. Here you go. Here's your seed, friends. You can seed me up, Scotty. And let's random mode. Oh, good, we random Samson again. This one expires February 1st, so you can buy 4. Okay, that's cool. You buy 4 of them, apparently, Nick.
The only downside, though, is I've got to put my the credit card back on my account again, which every time I do that, I have to reactivate it. Which kind of, like, bugs me a little.
Why don't you have your credit card on your account?
I don't want to end up getting stuff stolen in case somebody hacks in or anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have to keep that up anywhere.
Will I be better at Dota 2 with that new mouse? Hopefully, yeah. I gotta get used to it, though. Because, like, I tried in a lobby, and it's weird. It's, like, really weird to use the macros. But hopefully, that's the point. Fix a damn computer. Dude, there's nothing to fix of this computer. That's just, like, it being broken or being crashy is just because I bought it from iBuyPower, which you should never do, by the way. Because, like, straight up, it crashed within the first week. I didn't do anything to the computer. Turned it on, it started crashing, so...
Does it blue screen or it just hard locks?
No, it just hard locks, yeah. Doesn't blue screen.
Have you ever looked into the error codes or anything? Like, from the... It'll make a dump of the crash?
No, I think it just has to do... The computer actually has a shitty motherboard.
Oh, okay.
I've had to fix the motherboard before because it fucked up my fans.
Mm-hmm.
You pre-bought Rebirth and the hype is real. That's awesome, man. Congrats on the pre-purchase. That's sweet.
You know what else is in this bundle?
What's that?
Well, there's three tiers, actually. The bottom tier is not very big of a deal. It's like Potato Man Seeks the Truth, which, you know, good game, but it's like 10 minutes long.
Right.
Well, no, it's a little longer than that. Trove, I don't actually know what that is exactly. It looks like a picture I've seen before, though.
Okay.
It's a beta. It looks like Minecraft, so, you know, it's that kind of game again.
Okay.
Defiance, which is a free-to-play game, so that shouldn't be in this pack because it's free. But you get a starter pack, which has stuff I guess you would pay for.
Oh, that's cool, I guess, yeah.
Lone Survivor, the Director's Cut. That's actually a $15 game on Steam, so you'd get that for $3 in addition to the other things.
That's handy.
And it's a survival horror game. It's like a side-scroller. I've actually played it. I thought it was kind of okay. I didn't think it was fantastic or anything. It was definitely creepy. So if you haven't tried it, worth playing most likely. And then there's the Twitch Turbo subscription, Reddit Gold for 30 days, and something called Landmark. It's a 1-week closed beta key. I've never heard of Landmark before, and that's all the bottom tier.
Is that EverQuest Landmark, perhaps?
It is by Sony Online Entertainment, so I'm going to say probably yes.
Okay. Oh, that's cool, then.
1 week of closed beta. And then you've got a $6 tier, which adds You Don't Know Jack Classic Pack, which looks like it has 9 versions of You Don't Know Jack in it, which is like a real good deal, actually.
Fantastic, yeah.
And it's Steam, or DRM free, so whichever you prefer.
That's cool.
King Arthur's Gold, which is like a Terraria meets action combat game. Actually heard good things about that.
I wanted to try that, actually.
Yeah, I think I actually got a code for you to play it, and then we just never got around to it.
Oh, really?
Speedrunners, you know, if you haven't played Speedrunners by now, they just added a bunch of DLC stuff to it, so now you can play as Jesse Cox or Markiplier in it.
Can you really?
Yeah, that's a thing. And you also get a code for Rift, the MMO, which apparently was a big deal for a while and then kind of went away, which all MMOs do. And then that's the $6 pack. So then there's also a $13 pack, which is, it adds one more thing to it, essentially, Nom Nom Galaxy by Pixel Junk. And also a King Arthur's Gold Squad pack, so you get a total of 4 copies.
Did you say Nom Nom something?
Nom Nom Galaxy, yeah.
That's awesome. What is this for?
This is the Humble Flash Bundle, which is also supporting the Extra Life Charity Foundation.
You get a Twitch Turbo subscription, which, by the way, anyone who doesn't have it, I would highly suggest that you do that, because Twitch Turbo is amazing. Like, I got it. It was actually a really good business move putting it in that last bundle that they put it in, because I've just been paying for Twitch Turbo since then, because it's really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's basically the one reason they've done it, is because all these people don't take their credit card out and they just keep getting charged.
Right, yeah.
Worth them to give away a month to get a bunch of free months that people pay for.
What's up, Nick?
Hey.
Oh, hi. What's up? What you guys talking about here? You talking about sports and dicks and dude stuff, yeah?
Basically, yeah.
Mostly dicks. I don't remember sports coming up.
Oh yeah, well, Nick, we have penises, so we only talk about sports.
Oh my God, Freeze! I adored the Shrek video. Like, Rob will tell you, I was like crying. I was
dude.
So
Nick, you need to go watch that. By the way.
Well, I don't have it. Where do I go?
You go on Twitter.
I want to do it. I'll find it for you.
And everyone in the chat should view it as well.
Everyone in the chat should apparently leave the stream to go watch another video. That is not what I
No, don't leave the stream. Stay on the stream, but also watch the video.
I mean, Freeze, that was some fucking epic shit right there.
It was. This is rather good. Turbo hype. Yeah, exactly, man. Turbo's where it's at, son. Straight up.
You have a son?
Yeah, I never told you.
What a weird way to find that out.
Are you speaking through a fishbowl currently?
No.
All right. Just wanted to know.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, Rift is actually free to play also, so it's the same kind of BS where you just get a starter pack.
Those actually have, like, I mean, you know, we could argue about intrinsic value of something that's a free, but also, like, compared to what they cost anyway, is a pretty good deal, I would say. Because generally those cost like $60–70 or something absurd.
Well, I don't know if that's true, but like the general principle here is the same thing that they're trying to do with the Twitch sub, where they're trying to hook you in by giving you some stuff at a discount so you'll then buy more later. And I just kind of resent that business model personally. I'd rather know what I'm getting into, know what the costs are, and then make my own decisions without addiction playing a part in that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I don't dislike what they did with the Twitch Turbo, like, because I found that Twitch Turbo's really good, and I'm totally okay with
that's a different thing, because that's just like you forgot to take your credit card back off, so you get charged. But I'm talking about where they try to get you hooked into a game and then kind of just like make rationalizations post hoc that you decided it's okay to let this money go. You may not have done that prior.
Oh my God, Rocka90 was throwing up all day long, but he made it for the stream. That's hardcore.
You were doing what all day long? Jerking it?
Puking.
Throwing up.
Oh, God. That sounds awful, man.
Puking from a different...
Yeah, you puke from a different part of your body.
Also, Harry Chikubi said, wait, who's this little kid talking to Rob and Nick? I don't know. I'm not little kid. I'm not little kid. I'm not little kid. I'm adult. Remember when I was trying to hold a serious conversation with you and then I kept burping?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Call me a small child.
Basically are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Well, we fucking lost again. Oh no. Okay, so that does actually work as full health. It didn't work last time as full health.
Speed equals damage?
Yeah, that's Max's tail.
Famine?
Speed equals damage?
Famine?
Speed equals salmon?
Okay.
Sperm equals famine?
It does, actually.
Sperm equals salmon.
No life exists in the rectum.
I think you might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure there's lots of things in my rectum. Life being among them.
Speaking of in your rectum, I'll be right back.
What does that actually mean?
Yeah, I don't want to know what that means, to be honest with you.
You put stuff in her butt?
I think she's gonna, use a butt plug, probably.
Sweet.
You shut your mouth! Go to the bathroom.
Maybe it's one of those, like, it's like a tail, like a foxtail attached to a butt plug.
Oh, yeah.
Those are pretty cool, actually. I'd be down with that.
Yeah, me too. I'm not even, like, into dogs or anything.
No, you don't have to be into dogs to think that's foxy.
Yeah, exactly. Or yeah, I'm not really, I don't want to, like, bang a fox, but I mean, like...
No, you want to bang a lady with a fox tail.
Butthole. Right, exactly, yeah. If you got a foxtail coming out of your butthole, then that's A-okay with me.
That is the one thing that foxes can't replicate, is their tails come out of their butthole. Really.
Because it doesn't, and like really, that's probably like the worst thing about foxes is that their tails don't come out of their buttholes.
They could be double-tailed foxes if you put another tail into their buttholes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see what you're saying there.
Double fox.
We put like 8 in there and then make it shoot Axe body spray with a lighter attached to the end.
So it's like a fox flamethrower, but
right? Yeah, exactly. Tail. Yeah. I did freeze, and I probably don't want to like get into it here.
I don't want to talk about it either.
Yeah, but yes, I did see about all that.
Hey, it's Austin.
It's Austin. Oh, hey, Austin. Austin, you're welcome to come to the call as well. Oh, hey, Austin. I wish I had a bomb, but I don't.
Dude, foxes are adorable. I was watching YouTube videos about foxes today.
Oh, dude, foxes are the best. They're so adorable.
Harry Kubi says, but how do you make the foxtail butt plug wag like a real tail?
You clench your butthole.
Oh, okay.
It'll wiggle back.
Where Underpants wrote, quote, malls, end quote, sounds like Stan's sister. What's her name? And I said, why did you put quotes around my name? Where? That's my name. And everybody's like, okay, malls, if that's your real name.
You know what? And this, I'm not like faulting you or anything, but I hear this all the time where people say like quote unquote like when they're saying things, and it's like, why do you say it at the beginning? Like say both, because that would be like terrible if you put just 2 quotation marks at the beginning of something that you were trying to quote, and then just like didn't put a quote after the end of it.
Wait, am I not supposed? Are you saying that I can't say that anymore?
No, I'm saying that like people say it and it's like totally a thing that is totally all right, but it's just weird to me. I just always find it weird. Found it weird. Find it.
Well, I don't know how else to, like, I
feel like you'd be like, quote, butts, unquote. That would probably be more logical in my mind, but since that's how it is if it were in a sentence, but...
Oh, end quote instead of unquote instead of end quote. I mean, it is the end quote. It's the quote that's at the end.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, if you say it before you're saying a thing, like you say, like, quote unquote, and then blah blah blah.
Are you trying to start something, son?
I'm not starting anything. I'm just saying. It just sounds kind of weird.
You need to Czechoslovakia because you wrecked Slovakia.
I don't wanna. I like Czechoslovakia. God damn it. Reading the chat, and I got hit. I blame you, chat. You don't want to wag anybody's butt tail? That sounds like a sad life. That's what that sounds like.
Nergatron said, "Do you? What does the fox say, Kappa?" And he goes, "Well, I fucked that up. I'ma just go."
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair
enough, my friend.
Do you? What does the fox say?
I do. What does the fox say all the time?
Can we make that a quote? Can we make that a quote, please? I don't know how to make the commands, but
what does the fox say?
What does the fox say, Nick? Ew, it says that? That's disgusting. Why does it say that?
Have you seen the fox? That's what
I guess you're right. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's not a massive fan of that sound. Did Austin say...
Next time we're watching a really scary movie, I'm just gonna be like...
Can we get a room of like 200,000 people to all do that at the same time?
That would be so good if that was like a sports chant for like some team. Is like everyone in the stadium was just like...
Here we go, Eagles. Well, here we go. Here we go. Eagles.
Or...
Here we go.
You get 100 women of grapefruit their man at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I think people would just start uncontrollably ejaculating just from the sound.
You're probably right, yeah.
2D says Fox does what to say.
Okay, yeah, no.
The air pressure alone, it would be like an air job.
I'll give you an air job.
But
okay, Austin said add him. Nick, could you add Austin to the call? All right.
Oh, you don't think Maul's capable of doing that?
Yeah. No, she actually doesn't have him on Skype still.
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Wait, maybe?
Yeah, I thought you always tell me that you don't have him. Oh god, it didn't work out. Yours.
Yeah, I
tried to make it work out. The New York Jackers. You can call a New York team that. Oh, good. I'll just use my last key. That's fine. I'm gonna get Monster Manuel. Monster Manuel.
Dude, you can talk about guys stuff woody. I don't care.
Oh god damn it.
These guys do it in front of me.
Dicks in sports, right?
They have sex in front of me all the time.
Foxes are overrated. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Wow, says the wolf.
No, I think foxes are pretty cool, actually. They make cool yipping sounds, too, which is nice.
Is that when they have sex?
I wouldn't call that sound
cool.
Actually, it's a little annoying, you're right.
That's pretty gross.
What does the fox say?
Have you seen the video of what foxes actually say? It's terrifying.
Do they? What do they like scream or something?
They sound like women screaming. Like,
they make high pitched sound, yeah.
Yeah, that's creepy.
I could find it if you wanted.
Nah, I'd rather not, personally.
You'd rather not, because they're kind of lame.
Totally honest.
Because I'm all about that face.
Not that song.
I'm sorry, it was stuck in my head. It was on the radio.
No, I know, and that's why I don't want you to sing it, because it's way too catchy. It's like illegally catchy. You could torture someone with that song.
It's against the law, really.
Yeah, it's literally so catchy, it's against the law.
Austin, did you hear I got a new mouse?
A mouse?
A mouse?
You got a new mouse? What kind of mouse was it?
We used to play Town of Salem on stream. It's pretty fun.
Woody, I missed the kappa. I understand your message now.
It is a Logitech G600 is what it is.
Logitech G600. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a mouse.
Google it, it's awesome.
Google you.
Is it true that the spider in the Middle East makes screaming sounds? Oh my god, I hope not. That sounds horrifying.
Screaming spider? No, I like that one because at least then I'd know that there's a spider nearby as opposed to the silent ones.
Yeah, but what if it's just like... And then like a spider...
I'd be totally okay with that because I'd be prematurely warned.
Yeah, but
of a
what if
spider
it can leap
existing
like
in the
6
area.
feet? What if it can like leap 6 feet?
Now you're making assumptions. You know what to say about assumptions, right? They're stupid.
Well, yeah, well, but imagine a spider that can leap and scream at the same time. Maybe it only screams when it's leaping towards you to eat your face. And
Still more warning than a leaping silent spider.
Yeah, that's a good point, I suppose, but still.
Because then you could dodge, you know? It's
The new SoundCloud, the sounds that spiders make. I want to see that.
I would listen to that. Can you go on YouTube and search A Dose of
Buckley, all about that bass. It's the first video. Okay, I'll do it. I'll waste my time.
Whoa, Snow Zombie, did you change your color? What are you doing there? That's weird, man.
Get the turbo that I got today.
Ew, Snow Zombie, stop.
Did you guys see that turbo deal on the Humble Bundle?
We were talking about it extensively before you came on, actually.
Oh well.
That color's fresh as hell, Snow.
It's fresh.
I don't like when regulars like Snow Zombie change their colors.
No, I agree. That's why I don't change my.
Because their colors, yeah. Because your color is like your face to me. You know.
What color am I? Do you know my color right now?
Yeah, you're purple.
You're purple.
Yeah, I am purple. That also matches my Twitch page too.
Freeze is blue. If you tell me a name, I can tell them the color properly with like.
Yeah, exactly.
It is
red.
Yeah,
Are you sure about that?
Actually.
It's their face. It's a person's face on Twitch.
Sure about that?
I actually really don't like that you changed it, Miles. Can you make it better?
it's horrible.
It feels wrong now. I changed it to white for a while, and I didn't even feel right about it.
Oh God, don't do that. I can't ever read
I just wanted to try a different world, and it.
Yeah.
Lion is green, right? I haven't seen a chat message by him forever, but it is.
He never even talks in chats.
I know, but it's green, right?
He's like a teal. He's like that turquoise.
Oh, is it teal?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Is this better, Nick? I hope it is better.
Oh God, you're gold. That's weird.
Is that what that is? I can't even see it.
Ew,
Freeze, don't do it. You have to go back to blue. Please, for the love of God.
Now, Freeze is being a jerk in chat earlier. I don't even care.
Sorry, guys.
Change to the
other option was chartreuse, but there's just
no... Yeah, but it's like, I recognize people by their colors. So...
Zemon, no!
It's over, man. It's over. Like, you can't tell anyone anymore from each other. It's impossible.
I really don't like that green-gray color.
Oh, God, this is awful. Don't do it. It's like, you guys are like the faceless men from Bravos. Don't do it.
Faceless men from Bravos.
Change your names. Change your colors.
I actually just pre-ordered a World of Ice and Fire. It comes out in 8 days.
Oh, it's the Silmarillion for,
the prequel, the big prequel picture book for,
It's a picture book?
It's not a picture book, but it has like 100 and some odd pictures, I think, original works.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and a bunch of written stuff and cool stuff like that.
Nice, dude.
Super hype.
I should get that too.
Yeah, if you pre-order it on Amazon, you get half off. But if you don't, it's gonna be like $50. So.
Okay, yeah.
I'd recommend getting it
only
before it comes out.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Freeze, for the love of God. I can't.
I was reading the comments of our latest Magic video, and people were kind of on the fence on the salt levels.
Oh God. Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, oh God, those are always either or with the salt. Some people like salt factories, other people don't like salt factories. It's understandable. Oh, good. Okay, good, Freeze. That's a lot better. That is a whole lot better. It's a person's face. It's a person's face on Twitch. It's their color. And like many people could have the same color face, but it's like your face plus your name is who you are.
It's like first 3 letters and the color, and that's how we identify names, or just people on Twitch, is just first 3 letters and the color. That's why if 2 people have very similar names and similar colors, you probably get them confused.
I mean, honestly, what's your name? Smile's the first one. I don't need to see another video about how Meghan Trainor's song is about body acceptance, or it's about, like, fat people or whatever, because
I think it's all about that bass.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're talking about all about that bass?
It's just a
Stop trying to read
song.
into pop songs. It's a pop song.
It's like, she did a song about how she's proud that she's a little curvier, and then people are like, oh my God, she kind of like took a dig at skinny people. Go kill yourself. It's like, are you kidding me? Just chill. It's a fucking song.
It's a pop song. It's about selling records. That's what it's about. I'm reading
the comments and. Yeah, and then I'm reading the comments in that video, so I mean, it's just kind of disgusting.
I think we should just stick on the fact that that song is way too catchy.
It is.
Like, it's scary. Like, I listened to it like twice, and for like a week, I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out.
Were you all about that bass?
See, I was all about that bass for like a week. It's in my head again. Like, I'm terrified right now.
It's a really shitty tactic to try and confuse people by not allowing something to be positive and always assuming that because someone makes an assertion in one direction that they're also claiming the opposite at the same time.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just like, what's wrong with...
You can just make a positive statement and it's not necessarily detracting from the opposite of whatever that statement is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the song, she's like, you're beautiful from your head to your toe. And then people are like,
She literally said everyone.
It's skinny people. It's like, okay.
And also, as a side note, you can say that, like, you know, something is a thing. Like, you can point out something that's true and still not be lumped in with radical members of whatever side also says that thing. You know?
Sure.
Like, just because I say that you can bend spoons with your mind doesn't mean that I am...
Where are you going?
No, you're right to stop at that point. That's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know, yeah. There's a reverend around here. I am basically a reverend.
I am the reverend.
Reverent?
Mm-hmm. A reverend.
Reverent.
They're the evolution of reverence.
Oh, I was supposed to say I haven't heard that word before.
Step 2.
Reverend is the word I've heard before.
It's reverend. Rob isn't true. That's true, yeah.
Well, you can be
Wait,
in
wait.
reverence. You can be reverent as being in reverence to something, so that's a different. But that's not what we're
Oh
talking
my
about.
gosh.
Reverend
Gotcha.
to reverences.
Can you imagine how horrible it would be if you were pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
No,
imagine
actually,
that. Yeah. No, cannot possibly. Actually. I mean, it would be terrifying if I got pregnant, but then I would probably just call up Danny DeVito and then make a buddy comedy about it.
I would hate it if I was pregnant right now. That would suck.
Yeah. I agree.
It's a really
God.
general thing to say, though. Like, just, man, I really hate it if my house was on fire right now. That sucks.
Wow, comparing being pregnant to your house being.
Hey, it's a similar
same level of
circumstance
bad.
under certain situations, and that was the most illiterate sentence I've ever said.
Is there any more? Why are we on like Curse of Darkness or something at all times forever?
Dude, sack a soul heart to get that purse, man.
Huh?
Sack
What?
a soul heart to get that purse.
No, I was thinking about it, but I might end up. I mean, I'll probably end up doing it depending on what.
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
filling the floor yet.
Yeah, I'm not fully done.
Queer strangers in this new world, please guide us in the ways of alpaca chat. All you need to know is Ayla Meow is the new meta,
Hey, let me out.
and you'll be just fine.
Hey.
Oh, that
Mal.
sucks, Harry Chikubi, that every time you eat too much, you understand the plights of women giving birth. That's exactly what it feels like. I'm sure
I
it
wouldn't be
is.
surprised. Yeah, it's like the same thing.
Except that burrito starts kicking into your organs a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want that. I mean, it's probably worse if we're being totally honest here.
And instead of it taking like roughly a day to come back out of you, it takes about 9 months.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so really, in a way, you know, the burrito, you know, hits you a little bit harder.
Excuse me?
You know, just right away.
Hits you more.
Nick, that's why you go to curse
quickly.
rooms, by the way. Right there. That bullshit.
Curse rooms are terrible bullshit. and
Did
they
you just see what just happened, though? Because
eliminated from the world.
That's why we do it.
No.
Mhm.
The mark
That's
was just there.
1 in 10,000 chance.
No,
What
no.
happens
No,
is
it's
you
actually
get
pretty high. It's like, it's probably like,
2 spiders in one chest and 2 troll bombs in the other, and they actually hit you before you can get out.
it's probably, I'd say, around like a 1 in 20 chance that there's gonna be a thing. So, it's not so bad.
And you get soul hearts a lot of times, too, so it's never,
Yeah.
I hit my own tongue today. That's basically giving birth.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. Oh my goodness!
God.
It begins, but we have to wait until the new thing comes on. I still haven't switched it. Still haven't done that.
Was that a 30-second delay on your sub notification?
Yeah, there's a delay on the notification-erizer. So that's
Dude, how do I get my money back for paying you for Alien Isolation?
I don't know.
How do I
I
get
don't
my
know.
money back
Crazy.
from hanging out
The
with fine.
the comments have been.
All I want to do every day is watch you play more Alien Isolation.
I know I haven't had one up in what, like 2 days?
Yeah,
3 days?
2 whole days.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
It's really hard for me.
Yeah. That's a lot of nuts. There we go.
Aqua Wolfbane, welcome to the patrol. Thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry, F Snow Zombie, that I didn't switch to the faster GIF, and welcome back with your color. But also, Aqua Wolfbane, welcome to the patrol. Thank you for subscribing. It goes a long way to supporting what I do and makes Bible things for me. So don your new cape and your beatstick, and we will stalk the night in search of llamas and orders and strike fear into their hearts.
What is the name? Awful Wolfbane, like, because
it's Aqua Wolf.
Yeah, oh yeah, Aqua Wolf. Because Wolfsbane is the word for flower. Is this so?
No, he's just the bane of one particular wolf.
Underneath water.
Oh, I thought it was like a Rule 34 furry version of Bane from Batman.
I think that might be it too. Yeah.
That is scarily possible.
Yeah, that's
frighteningly maybe could be a thing.
Reasonably likely.
Probably. I'm gonna go as a 50-50 shot. Honestly, it's 50-50 shot. Could be that.
I would go like 80-20 on that one, actually.
Yeah, it's very likely, actually.
I'm in a Twitter discussion right now about thoughts on Metroid Fusion. Do you guys want to weigh in?
That's a good game. I like that game. I wouldn't say
it's that it's like not my favorite, not my least favorite. I think it's kind of too linear, too colorful, too short.
I think B-Rex, having never played any of those games before, weighed in on it on your stream last time and was like, yeah, I played Super Metroid for the first time before, and then I played Metroid Fusion after that. And he's like, it's fine. Didn't have as many buttons to work with, so it's kind of whack in that department.
I'm just.
It was alright.
All of the 2D Metroids are inferior to Metroid Prime to me. I know that's not I mean, it's like 50-50. People like Super Metroid, Metroid Prime more.
Can I just say I'd like to say that it would be my second thing? Like after Super Metroid, I'd say Prime 1 would be my second favorite Metroid game. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, I think it's a very opinionative argument whether or not you say you like Prime or Super Metroid better.
Why can't I just like it just second? Like that's not bad.
No, I'm not. I didn't say it was bad.
No, okay, it just is like 8 of them, so that's pretty high on the list for me.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, most of them I think are getting towards the worst category than the best. I guess they're starting to deteriorate.
The worst is obviously Other M. After that, I put Metroid 2.
2? I actually.
Return to Samus is pretty bad.
Oh, Metroid 2. I thought you said Metroid Prime 2. Excuse me.
No. Metroid 2, Return to Samus, the Game Boy one, and then I would put Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah. I just.
Then 2.
I feel like Super Metroid and Metroid Prime are very, very similar games. I think it's just one is in 3D and one is in 2D. They hold a lot of the same mechanics and ideas behind them.
I'm trying to figure out now where Fusion sits. Probably after Zero Mission, which is after 2, Prime 2. So it's actually probably in my top 4, which is weird. Huh.
It's weird when you find out things like that, too, where it's like, I don't really like that game that much, but I guess that's actually
I like
in my
it way
top...
more than all the other ones.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess I do really like that one, evidently.
Oh.
Well, who's playing? Is it the Steelers who's playing today? Yes! Is that an affirmation of what I said?
Someone did a thing and a ball went to a place.
Sorry,
Holy crap!
Football. Steelers are playing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it off to the side. But we just recovered a fumble on like the 3-yard line since Rob knows what that means.
Some dicks. Tell me about their dicks now.
What are their dicks like?
What were we talking about before?
What's up? I'm Kingfish. How's it going? Yes. What were you saying?
We're talking about ranking the Metroids.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I see. I haven't played Fusion in so long. I've only played it like twice, and I played it very close together a very long time ago. I think I only played Zero Mission once a very long time ago, around the time I played Fusion.
That was the hardest fap I've ever heard. It sounded almost like he was clapping. He was fapping so hard. That's why we call it clapping.
Yeah.
Clap fapping.
Right.
Clap-papping. Clap-trapping. I think is what it's actually not. Do.
Oh my God! Antonio Brown just threw a touchdown.
Wow. All right.
He's such.
Did I see the? No, I didn't actually see the new Doctor Who. Though
that season started, didn't it? I haven't seen any of it.
Wow. Yeah, you missed. There's like 8 episodes already.
I know. I don't have.
Rob streams. Someone tells him about it again.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. Well, it's always Freeze actually, since his
What?
dad works on the show.
What?
I said
what?
Freeze. Freeze.
What?
His dad works on Doctor Who.
Okay.
Oh God.
Meaner abuse.
Oh, butts. No, yeah, I still haven't seen the new episode. But he did say last weekend that it's one of the best of the season. So
I've heard the season's real good.
It's kind of a toss-up.
Is it?
I like Peter Capaldi.
I guess I only heard about like the first 2 or 3 episodes. They were saying were real good.
Peter Capaldi is good. I like him as a doctor. I think I already. You don't like him? Well, you haven't seen any of the episodes though, so you can't really even say.
Are you kidding? Just because I don't watch stuff with you doesn't mean I just don't watch anything at all, Robert.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
That's what that
No,
means.
it doesn't.
Actually, what
Oh
that
my.
means.
I'm gonna have to find a way to watch that.
Yeah.
So I have not. I don't know if BBC has an online service in America. I don't know if BBC
Monica
America.
Lewinsky joined Twitter.
Did she?
Yeah.
Just in time.
Yeah.
See, I have a really easy time enjoying Doctor Who because I feel like people take it. I don't want to say like too seriously, but I don't think it necessarily. It has some amazing episodes, like Blink, a fantastic episode. A lot of other ones like that are really good. But most of the time, it's only slightly above average. A lot of the episodes, I'm gonna say. So I'm never really always expecting a fantastic episode, and as long as you're just kind of going in ready to enjoy some Doctor Who, you're not gonna really be disappointed. I don't think.
True, it's just the ones where like they do weird things with the character.
Yeah, I don't like the side characters that have been around for like 2 seasons.
Well, see, that's the thing is like some of these episodes in this season have been like, hey, this whole episode's just gonna be about like the side character's emotions,
lizard
and it's
girl,
like I don't care. Like
yeah, I don't care either. I want to see the Doctor do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see his companion do crazy stuff, and the Doctor be like, "Why are you doing crazy stuff? Because you're doing crazy stuff. Let's do crazy stuff together. We saved the world."
Exactly.
That's what I want to see.
All right. This run is not going well, friends. Did I see the new Rebirth screenshots? I was looking at Tyrone's Twitter earlier. Yes, I did see some of them. Tyrone Rodriguez, the guy who's making Rebirth, fucking piece of garbage. I hope they remove this boss from the fucking game. I really do.
Oh, exception!
Oh no!
That shit is only $35.
Stop! I can't handle the hype.
It's almost halftime. I'm sorry. Rob understands, right, Rob?
I do understand. Yes.
I'll stop you. Just stop.
Rob Rocker's wondering about Gotham, and if anybody's watching that.
I have watched the first episode, and that was maybe one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yes, sir. I watched it with you, and I, like, towards the end, I was like, do we have to finish this?
I forced us to keep watching because I wanted to see the whole episode, and I think I do want to watch more
than
of it.
I am sometimes.
I want to watch more of it, but the first episode.
I mean, I was cringing the whole time.
Yeah, you could have just put it. You could have just put it on r/cringe the whole episode, and it would have been
I was literally considering like muting it and just like watching YouTube while you finished and just being like, oh yeah, what'd you think? Oh, it was terrible. Oh yeah, so terrible. Never watching it out again. And then just I'd get out of it. I wouldn't have to witness the rest of that show.
Oh, good night, Chronos Trinity.
I'm making a tier list right now of all the Metroid games, and I think I'm gonna leave Pinball out because it's not actually a Metroid game.
What about Zelda crossbow training, right?
No.
I
mean, I understand that it has like some weird ass place in the lore, but I kind of don't give a shit.
Does it really?
Yeah, they take it kind of serious. It's not even a bad game; it's just a pinball game.
Yeah. How can you mess up pinball? Be honestly.
Yeah, I will be honestly.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's hype touchdown. Yay! All right.
Does Link's crossbow training, does that have a place in the lore?
For Link or?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I haven't checked. I haven't played it.
All right. I've got this sucker ready to go. I'm gonna drop my tier list into your chat.
Oh, do it, dude. I'm excited, having not really played any Metroid game seriously.
I was hoping this would come out with line breaks. It didn't.
Oh god, someone's saying something about Gotham, but I can't read it because I have to fight Peep.
I'll help you.
Okay.
I'm glad Northern Lion keeps updating us and reminding us that Rebirth is about to come out because, you know, we're not...
Someone said, what are they talking about? Gotham is really good. Gotham is that bad? Rob, Gotham has gotten better. You need to watch more of it. Give it a second chance. Is Gotham actually a good show? Is it the show we need or the show we deserve? The guy who's the actor for Penguin is carrying the whole series on his back. He's so fucking good.
He seemed good. I thought Jim Gordon was cast well. I like him.
He was so boring.
Well, his character was
so boring. Yeah, it was just bad stuff.
I think we're gonna have to go for the candle. What about a Metroid's yeah, what about Metroid's crossbow training, Nick? Where does that one fall?
No.
It falls on the no scale, so that's like barely even in the tier list.
Because I'm all about that bass. Damn it!
Why are you all about that bass?
I'm not.
Okay.
I can't
Who plays the
even
Penguin?
say I am.
He is no, he is good. The guy who played the Penguin, he was pretty good, although his character is just written awful. Lee, I suppose. But the actor was good. I think Gordon was good. But
Gordon Freeman?
Gordon Freeman, yeah, he's in the show.
Where's
And
Gordon
it's
Ramsay?
weird because I like the actor normally who plays Harvey Bullock, but I thought he was fucking awful in that show. I thought he was really bad.
Wait, is Gordon Freeman actually in that? Is that his name?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I was trying to make a joke by listing a Gordon that's not, but I forgot Gordon Freeman is also the name of the Half-Life guy. So that joke didn't work.
Wait,
I was wondering why you like not, bringing up some Rob humor with it or something, but
No,
because it was
what's
his
it?
actual name.
Then why did you say Gordon Freeman if you weren't saying that it was the Half-Life guy?
I was saying that it was a Half-Life guy, but you took it as me saying just it was the guy in the show.
Yeah. No, that's not his name. His name's Jim Gordon.
Oh, why'd you say it was his name?
Because I was trolling you?
Were you though?
Yep.
Or are you trolling me now?
No.
I don't believe
I mean,
you.
in a way, I suppose.
I guess. I'm so confused.
Very meta way. The black lady on Gotham was the worst. Oh no, that's Will Smith's wife. That's Jada Pinkett Smith. Mm-hmm. She's good. Don't her on the show.
Worst I've
is
ever
not very
seen.
good.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
I liked her as Gloria the hippopotamus in Madagascar.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I think she's good generally. I also do think she was pretty bad on the show.
Maybe it's just not her role,
Yeah.
Why did I think that Will Smith
It's
had a
pronounced
divorce
Trowling,
with Jake
sorry.
Pinkett Smith? Did they divorce?
I don't know, man. No, they're not.
I could have sworn I remember hearing that
I'm
they're
pretty
divorced.
sure they're divorced.
Are they?
I thought they got divorced.
Who?
Maybe-
Wait,
did they
Will
get back
Smith and
together?
Jada Pinkett Smith?
How come nobody even said a word about my tier list? I put a lot of work into that.
No, like I think they were going through some marriage problems, but they definitely didn't get
It
divorced.
might have just been marriage problems.
I'm not gonna post it again.
That's all you get. You get the one.
I posted
Oh,
it twice.
You posted it? I didn't
Did you?
see it.
Yeah, it's back at 9:56 in the PM hour,
Mm-hmm.
according to my
I must
clock.
be a white girl. I also am a
I
white
think
girl.
You only
Swiddle
posted
D-
2 things, though.
No.
Little D, I think the show really
11.
is focused around Gordon because it's like you said, Bruce can't really do much as a kid in that show. Honestly.
I'm okay. I'm totally fine with that. Like, I would love. See, that's the thing is, if they fully committed to that, where it was about Gordon and it was about it was just straight up about Jim Gordon, and they just basically made it into a cop show, but Jim Gordon just happened to be the cop that was the thing, right?
Nah.
Then I would be totally into that, but instead the first episode is like, hey, this guy does riddles and he's playing riddles and hey, by the way, he's the Riddler, haha, and it's just like shut up, just make a fucking show. You don't have to like fan service every 3 seconds.
That would be
Honestly,
a great
yeah.
Riddler.
Who?
Jaden Smith.
Did my-
Riddler.
Did my chat thing not go through properly? Because I was saying
I
you only
only
put
saw-
2 things.
Yeah,
I
I
put a
only-
list of 11 things.
I think it capped you off. Maybe it counted as spam or something.
That's bullshit. How the hell do I give it to you then?
You gotta call X, I think.
I mean, I could screen cap it.
Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah,
Do,
that
do a
whoosh.
push. Push. Push.
Push it real good.
Push. Yeah, that's a way to solve it too. Is like replace Jim Gordon with Gordon Ramsay, and
This is rotten.
It's Roar!
No, seriously, oh, that was the Riddler? I couldn't tell. They didn't say the word riddle like 3 times in the only section that like he was in.
Yeah,
why always gotta make so
3
many
seconds,
riddles, riddle
3
man?
seconds into his monologue, the chief of police is like, enough with the riddles, so and so. It's like, oh, are you fucking with
Enough with
me?
the riddles, Edward Nigma, who would later become the Riddler. It's like the most obvious shit. It's the same thing as like they did in Heroes, where like the first season of Heroes was actually pretty good, and then in the second season they like did that thing where they had the future version of that one dude, and he was supposed to be a badass in the future. And it's like, okay, he's a badass, so he's got a samurai sword on his back. Okay, he's a badass. Oh, but he also has an eye patch. Okay, he's a badass. He's like, also he's got a scar across his face. Oh, all right, I get it. He's a badass. He's like, oh, also he only wears like tank top wife beaters. He's like, okay, I fucking get it. I get it. He's a badass. You can stop. Like, Jesus Christ. You could do one of those things, and it would be totally fine.
Wait,
yeah,
please,
yeah.
Can we just add a hook for him?
He's also a womanizer.
Does he have an eye
and,
patch?
Yeah, I already remember that. He has an eye patch.
Does he have a leather vest that he wears sometimes? Does he smoke?
Yes, he does. Yes, both of those things actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like they were really on the like we have to make sure people
logs
know
in
he's
that
a
show?
that guy. People are not gonna get that he's a badass until we have every possible thing to make him badass.
All right, I've got my simplified list now. Now it only has Metroid Prime Hunters on it once instead of twice.
What are you making a list
Oh, I can
of?
look at the list now.
The list of all the Metroid games in the order that I like them.
Super Metroid, Super Mission Fusion Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3. And can you just leave other M off the list? I don't think it needs to be there.
Yeah.
We all pretend that game doesn't exist anymore.
What does that say that I like a fucking DS game that barely works more than other M?
It's bad. See, my list would be generally, I think, the same, although I think mine would go Prime, Prime 2, Super Metroid, Zero Mission Fusion.
See, for me, the only one that gets to rise into the echelons of 2D Metroids is Prime 1. After that, they get pushed down underneath Fusion.
Yeah, I have so much more love, I guess, because of when I played the games.
Also, I
for
never
the 3D
finished
ones.
3, so like...
I haven't even played 3. I feel like I should because of how much I like the 3D ones, but I feel like it's gonna be...
I can't do the controls. With
Oh yeah, is it?
controls.
Oh, that would... Yeah, okay, now I'm really not gonna go play.
Because they really push that it's like, this is a fucking Wii game. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
like
have to call your ship by doing a wiggle woggle over your head, and then you gotta like make sure you change your weapons by gesturing
What?
to the left.
And then there
Where
was
did
like...
that fucking guy come from?
Then there
Are
was,
you
like-
kidding? I'm gonna watch this on the thing. Where the fuck? I never even saw him in
What
there.
happened?
Oh, he was hiding.
Very
Wow, Rob, he was kind of right there.
I literally never saw him ever at any point.
I literally never saw him at any point ever in my life.
God. All right, bad trip isn't gonna do.
I want to hear the
anything
rest
for
of
me.
your
What
thought,
about
Austin.
Oh,
Bad lieutenant.
what
And
was I
then
saying?
they like...
Oh yeah, they added voice acting like way more than they usually do in games. In fact, I don't think there's any voice acting in Prime. Yeah, there's none in Prime or Prime 2. It's all gibberish into words. And it
There's a
just
surprising number of NPCs in the Prime series, though, which I wasn't a huge fan of.
not so much in 1.
Well, there were like audio logs and dead people. There's a lot of dead people everywhere.
Yeah,
Gotta have
but
those audio logs,
You were
man.
learning the Chozo race, the lore behind them
there's
and
a
what
lot of
happened.
Hallucinating ruins, also. You're right.
Yeah, but it was just really collectible, the lore. You didn't really have to read it. You could scan it and just turn it off. And it was just kind of cleverly hidden in places. But did it have any NPCs?
Did you really not? You really didn't resent the whole like if you don't scan this one thing, you can't get 100% collectibles, and it's really tedious.
I liked it actually.
Your scan visor up all the time. I like it to a degree, but it was a little excessive. Also, you can miss a few of them and never get them.
I guess I wasn't really a big 100% guy. I never really 100%ed the game.
I do.
But I honestly would just scan everything just to read about the enemy and I was really interested in because it would tell you a little about the history of the enemy, what it was, and it actually give you hints on how to kill it. It was pretty cool.
there. I'm surprised. Don't you feel blind, Rob? Yes, I do feel blind at pretty much all times.
Your and Fluffy made a tier list for as someone who's never played a Metroid game, and it's made up of 2 things. Number 1, the one where you can save the animals. Number 2, the...
Okay. Yep. I appreciate that list, yeah.
Oh my god, look at that GIF quantum shift linked. I've never seen a cat do that before.
I will see it momentarily.
I had a class assignment where we had to post a story to a forum about our lives. It could be direct or indirect. My story was the first verse of All-Star. Are you proud of me, Daddy? Yes, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody once told me.
The world was macaroni.
Fred Durst is macaroni.
I ate the sharpest pasta in the box.
That's good, actually. You don't want any sharp
It was
pasta.
looking kind of funny. So I chucked it at a bunny. The bunny chucked it right back at me.
I don't really understand the narrative that just went on there, to be honest with you.
It's some kind of pasta fight with a bunny.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Saw a particularly funny bunny video on r/Contagious Lab.
Oh, was he eating raspberries?
No, that one's cute. I don't necessarily call that bunny.
Oh, God. It would be really dumb to take them packed.
You'd just die, wouldn't you?
No. Because well, maybe. No, I don't think so. Because what would happen is it would take away all my blue hearts, and then I would get 2 blue hearts.
You have the blue candle. You don't need it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and
you need health, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through both the Isaac fight and Satan, which is gonna be rough.
What was the worst game you've ever played and why? Asked Raka90. Anybody have an actual answer for that?
I don't know. I haven't really played a lot of bad games, actually. I mean, I don't.
Assassin's Creed 3. That's not.
Mine would probably be whatever that shitty Simpsons game was that Northern Line made me play.
Yeah, that's bad.
I fucking hated that bullshit.
The worst game I ever played.
I'm trying to think of a game that I was severely disappointed with, but I mean, when you're a kid, you don't have a lot of money, or in fact, no money, and you get games, you really make sure you get good ones because.
Yeah, I didn't really like Turok for the N64. Played that.
I thought it was sweet, man. Have you seen the Chronoscepter?
No, what is that?
One of the best weapons in first-person shooter history. It makes like a nuclear explosion. Actually, it rips a hole in time and kills all the dinosaurs.
Oh, you know, there was that one game that was on the N64 where you're basically Master Chief, but you gotta fight like
Jet Force Gemini?
Aliens.
Oh, that game's good.
Yeah.
Jet Force Gemini's good.
No, I don't think it's Jet Force Gemini. It's not Jet Force Gemini.
Okay, you said you're Master Chief, so that's where I went immediately.
Yeah, you are basically Master Chief, but it's like bad.
I am the
Can you
Master
give me
Chief.
anything else? I know the whole library.
So you are orange. You're an orange person, and you walk around in this like basically open world, and there are like these bug things out of Starship Troopers that you have to kill.
Kind of still sounding like Jet Force Gemini.
I don't think it's Jet Force
Well,
Gemini.
you were like blue in Jet Force Gemini.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting the orange, but it did have bugs like out of Starship Troopers.
It's Metroid. It's good.
Yeah, maybe it was Metroid Prime.
Basically.
Haze. No, it's not Haze. It's not that early.
Yeah, Haze didn't come out on the N64.
That'd be crazy if Haze came out on the N64 though. I heard that was 3D. Bad too.
Okay, well you weren't like a Master Chief in Bubsy though.
No, it's definitely not.
You're
Bubsy.
like
it's something. It had a 64 in it. I'm pretty sure.
No, that doesn't.
Not Perfect Dark.
No, it wasn't Perfect.
Oh,
Dark.
Body
Perfect
Harvest. That could have been right.
That I think that might have been it.
Never
That
heard of
actually
it.
sounds pretty right. Body Harvest is probably it.
Yeah. Can someone show me a printout of Oyster Smiling?
Yes.
Yeah. No. Could you actually get me a printout of Oyster Smiling? No. Can you get me?
Can you get me?
Yeah. No, you're right. I have the answer right here for you. I'll link it to you.
Do you have the
Print out of Oyster Smiling.
Here you go. There it is.
Let me see. Let's see the screenshot.
What did you think about your dad?
Yep. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that game's really bad.
That had all the descriptors you were looking for. You're a Master Chief. You're orange. You're shooting bugs out of Starship Troopers. Open world.
Yep.
I can tell you the most disappointing game I ever played was Dark Souls 2. I wouldn't call it the worst.
Yeah, I might agree there too.
The biggest letdown.
Body Harvest was really disappointing for me because that game looked kind of like really badass on the box, and then it was awful.
So basically a 50% video game.
Oh, can I tell you about a game that like was totally badass, and I'm just remembering it as like that it was badass, but it was probably like really bad. It was this game, I forget what it is, but like you played as this like sick ass, like you could choose between 3 like demon hunter characters,
Nightmare
and
Creatures.
you started off maybe. It was on like the N64.
Nightmare
and
Creatures.
did you was the first level in the Thames?
What?
Yeah, it's in the Thames River.
It was in like some kind
It was
of
like
gothic
Victorian
architecture
London.
area.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Nightmare Creatures, 100%.
Nightmare Creatures?
Guarantee it.
Okay. Where there was this one guy who had this 6 staff that you could fuck up dudes with? Yeah, okay.
You could cut
Yeah,
the
that game-
monsters in half and shit. This is
Yeah, that game
basically
was
the first
fucking
reference
sweet.
I went to when I saw Bloodborne. I actually compared it to Nightmare Creatures, although I don't think hardly anyone's ever heard of that game.
Alright. Well, that game is great.
Yeah, it's way better in 10 years ago than it is now, but it's great.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised about that. Yeah,
I also have a lot of reverence for Shadow Man, and that game's pretty bad now, but at the time, really good.
Yeah.
There was one game that I was so young I wouldn't be able to tell you what it was. Like literally the best description I could give you is you were a spaceship and you were kind of just dodging red and blue
Ikaruga.
lines and
Ikaruga? That's just Ikaruga.
No.
Let him keep
Ikaruga.
going. There's a lot of spaceship games.
Yeah, I
And
know.
these were
So I
dots
thought
anyway.
I don't even remember if this is a game I even played. This could be like a dream I had. It's so vague and I just barely remember it.
I'll
I'm
figure
serious.
out what it was anyway, Austin.
Okay, but you're basically just on like a horizontal plane, I think, and you had to dodge or absorb lasers or lines that were horizontal, and I think it mattered what color you were, and you just kind of moved up and down across these lines, either shooting stuff or absorbing things, and that's all I got, really.
Alright.
But I own Ikaruga. Ikaruga is really fun. Really fucking hard. I haven't beaten it yet. It's
Dots.
probably one of the few games I've actually tried to beat and cannot beat because it is that hard.
Ikaruga's a hard game, man.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to play it.
Are you gonna play?
Star Fox,
I can't move.
Galaga, and Asteroid were the 3 responses.
Ikaruga is red and white, really. I mean, they say
Ikaruga's like black and white, if I
Oh
remember.
yeah, well it's black, red, and white, blue
Yeah, okay.
actually. That's
white,
what it is.
purple.
It's black and black and black and black.
Just black.
Black and Decker.
You play Taifu Wrath of the Tiger on PS1? No. I know. You know, I never actually had a PS1. I didn't really know anybody who had a PS1 either.
I never had one either. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I was
doesn't-
more of a.
Guys, it's not Ikaruga.
It's not Ikaruga. I own Ikaruga. I could go grab the box right now. That game is on the GameCube too, by the way, not the N64.
Yeah.
My N64 success story is called The New Tetris. It's one of my favorite games that at this point I don't give a shit about, but back in the day, it was the ultimate victory for me. Mainly because they had all the Tetris blocks and they had like a chromey surface to them, and they looked really nice and they joined together like liquid metal. And you could get these big chunks of them, and then you'd create the wonders of the world, and it slowly would unlock them as you'd solve more lines. So there was like this really addictive quality that I just want to keep going back and playing it, and I rented it from Blockbuster like 10 times.
That's cool.
I was really into that particular version of Tetris. I actually found it eventually, and I bought it online, and I just didn't care as much anymore, so...
I played quite a bit of the Pokemon Tetris. Forget what
There's
that
a
one's called. That was on
Pokemon
the N-
Tetris?
Yeah, it was on the N64.
Real thing.
Oh.
Well, what was it? Do you guys know what it was?
I don't think that's a real thing.
No, Pokemon Tetris? Yeah, that exists.
Never heard of that.
I forget what it's called. It was like, it was something else. It sounded like a Pokemon game, and I was very upset at first, and then
Hey You Pikachu? That was like game.
no. It's it was like
There was a thing for it. There was Pokemon Trozy on DS, but that's not what you're talking about.
No.
That was kind of like a Pokemon puzzle game. Tetramon?
Yeah, Tetramon.
Pokemon, the remake of Ruby and Sapphire comes out in a month.
I love that game. It was for the PSP. They made the next Tetris for PSP. I don't think that ever happened.
Was it play Taifu?
Was it Ikaruga? Was that what it was?
Yeah, Pokemon. There's a Pokemon. There's something.
Pokemon Puzzle League?
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Yeah, there
That
was
might have been
definitely
it.
a puzzle. I think it was like
There was
a
a what?
handheld. Can't remember.
I'm looking it up now. Fuck, you're right. It was totally on N64. I didn't catch that one.
Pokemon Puzzle, yeah, I played it.
You'll pardon the
I
pun.
I thought it was gonna be like something with. I mean, I just fucking loved Pokemon at the time, so I was like, yeah, I'll fucking play Pokemon. And then there's Tetris. But then I played a lot more of it than I anticipated that I would after being very upset initially. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it did Tetris where it kind of experimented with the 3D stuff. You know? How a lot of them do.
Yeah. I always went for the Yoshi's one.
Cookie, Yoshi's Cookie.
No.
No?
No,
Yoshi Pinball.
I'm sure it was Yoshi's Cookie.
Yeah, there is such a thing as Yoshi's Cookie, but that's not the game that I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Come on, game. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge,
There's
maybe.
definitely a Yoshi puzzle game though, where you line up cookies and eat them.
No.
That exists.
Well, the one Rob was talking about is called Pokemon Puzzle League. I looked it up and I looked at it.
Yeah, that's on the N64. Yeah, that sounds like it. Oh shit, I wasn't.
It is the only option. It is that.
Yeah. All right, let me just look it up just to totally clarify.
Why can't I remember the name of my favorite fucking puzzle game on the SNES? I think I'm dying.
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. 100%.
I just died in your arms tonight. It must
Yeah,
have
it was
been
sounded
a
cool.
Fucking Tetris
I believe in
Attack.
Rob. I'm sorry, depth of field. GG.
It's Tetris Attack is the one I was thinking about.
Tetris Attack.
It's not Yoshi's Story. I know that's,
Yoshi's Story.
that's a different game.
Attack on Titan Rebirth. When are they coming out with the second season of that show?
I think they're
Watch this
finally
weird thing.
filming it. I think they're making it.
They're filming
finally
it, yeah.
making it.
Yeah.
They just had
It's
to
real.
Find
That actually.
they had
it's
to find a dimension where cartoons actually enact little drama stories and film it.
I would like to see what they do with the second season of that.
I really want to know because they really have a lot of things they need to kind of wrap up. Like,
I think they should
Yeah.
discover another area that's like a double metaverse where there's giants that are the size of giants compared to the giants.
If they start doing like a Dragon Ball Z thing where like he becomes a Super Saiyan Titan and then he has to fight other Super Saiyan Titans, I'll be done with it probably.
That is 100% what's gonna happen.
I don't doubt it because it seemed like it was going in that direction and it was like.
And then he's got to find the world of Titans that are bigger than the regular Titans that he can fight, and then it's just gonna keep
Yeah.
going and take control of those and keep going.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of that. That sounds terrible.
Sorry.
You've read the mangas? It's pretty meh. Yeah, that sucks.
I like mangoes.
Spoilers, they attack some. I also like mangoes. Hey guys, we just finished the first, well, actually, technically the second hour of the ass. We're gonna be back in 3 minutes. We're gonna take a quick 3-minute break. So thank you those of you who let the ads run, and by ads run I mean those of you who let the ads run without ad blocker because it does directly financially support me and Twitch and Amazon. So thank you those of you who choose to turn off your ad block for me. It's very nice of you to do that. There's not gonna be any gameplay while the ads are running, so you're not gonna miss anything if you let those ads run. So you know, don't worry about that. And we'll just be back in 3 minutes. So get up, walk around, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do. If it's your first time on the stream, feel free to follow the channel to know when you go live. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fridays at 6. And we'll be back in just 3 minutes. So I love you all, you beautiful people, and we shall return.
Nice.
You should play some Yoshi's or Tetris Attack.
Yoshi's Tetris Attack. What's some Yoshi's Cookie?
Maybe.
We could draw some stuff.
Did you know if you eat mango before you smoke weed, it actually heightens its effects?
Really?
Did you know that if you grapefruit your man, it actually heightens its effects?
That's funnier than the joke I was gonna tell.
Okay.
That's what all the kids used to
I
used to
don't have any
the-
ads because I have Turbo now.
Yeah, no ads, man.
I
like
have to turbo.
Dude, get it. It's
It's like
so good.
it's like
Have
you
to?
can
It's
pay literally I think
$3.
$3. Yeah.
Yeah, $3 for it.
Just kidding. Okay, maybe I'll do it.
I mean, you don't have to, but
I think it's isn't it $3 for 3 months too?
Really?
No.
I think it's
I think
one.
so.
I'm
It's
just
3.
too lazy right now
Is it
to.
really 3 months?
count
It might be.
That's
I remember someone
actually
saying.
really good. If
Well, you know
that's
what?
it
I can
is.
no 30 days. It's a 30 day.
Enter
yeah,
the
that's a problem.
open
Why did someone
door.
on Twitter say 3 months?
They're wrong. Also, you have to put your credit card on,
Yeah, that's how they get you.
and then remember to take it back off again. Dude, the space bar looks badass.
It's apparently $1, not $3. According to Freeze.
Oh, you can pay any amount. I'm sorry, that was the lowest tier. For some reason, I thought it was $3.99.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go grab
To
a
the
drink.
bathroom.
All right, have fun.
Oh, 4th and 1. Oh God.
I don't know what to play now.
Oh god.
Just play another Isaac run.
Play some Nightmare Creatures.
That was a cool game. I'm gonna clarify that that's the one.
It is 100%.
It sounds like it.